This is the most heartbreaking scene in Attack on Titan, and even after watching it many times, tears still can't help but flow. When Titan suddenly appeared inside Wall Rose, Connie rushed home first, hoping all the way that his parents and siblings would be safe. But the village where he once lived had been completely destroyed by Titans, with rubble everywhere and not a single living person. What's more, a strange Titan lay inside Connie's house. It had slender limbs and ribs protruding from its body. This Titan clearly couldn't move on its own, so how did it get here? At this moment, Connie was already in despair, not a single survivor in the village, and he no longer had a hometown. Then the captain noticed something was wrong. The village the Titans passed through had not a drop of blood or a single corpse. A female squad member said, "This means your family and the other villagers weren't eaten. Everyone must have escaped." The simple-minded Connie didn't think much of it and figured that must be what happened. But Titans wouldn't attack empty houses, and everyone knew you needed horses to escape from Titans, yet all the horses were still tied up in the stables. To avoid discouraging Connie, the captain didn't mention these suspicious points and instead ordered everyone to prepare to continue their mission. But when Connie mounted his horse to leave, a voice called out. Though Connie wasn't very smart, he realized something. At that moment, Reiner interrupted his thoughts and told him to hurry and catch up with the group. Connie wanted to ask Reiner if he heard anything, but before he could finish, Reiner said he hadn't heard anything and told Connie to focus on the mission. Connie thought about it and figured his brain just wasn't working right, which made him come up with such an absurd idea. Later, to investigate where Wall Rose was damaged and where the Titans got in, the squad searched along the wall through the night. The dim firelight could only illuminate a small area nearby, and Titans could appear beside them at any moment. Especially closer to the breach, there would definitely be more Titans. They were bound to encounter them sooner or later. Everyone felt like a huge stone was pressing on their hearts, and their tense nerves were driving them crazy. Then several faint lights appeared ahead. It was another squad searching for the wall breach. At that moment, everyone was stunned. The two squads came from different directions but neither found any damage to the wall. So how did the Titans appear inside? It was as if they appeared out of thin air. But now both people and horses were exhausted, with no strength to patrol the wall again. By the newly emerged moonlight, they spotted castle ruins nearby and decided to rest there for the night, finally reaching a safe place. They began to think about how the Titans actually appeared. Historia thought things might not have been so bad from the start. Perhaps the wall wasn't damaged after all. Although Connie's hometown was destroyed by Titans, it seemed everyone had escaped, as there wasn't a drop of blood in the village. The only thing that bothered Connie was that Titan in his house. He kept feeling it looked like his mother. Once again, Connie doubted his own intelligence. Later, while searching for food, Reiner approached Emer alone and asked if she had deliberately changed the subject about Connie's village. Reiner hoped she would keep doing that, otherwise Connie would keep overthinking and worrying about his family. They both seemed to know some truth. Emer pretended not to understand, and after finding a can, she said, "I don't like herring, but it's better than nothing." But after Reiner took the can, he said he couldn't read the writing on it. Before Reiner could continue questioning, the person on watch told everyone to quickly get to the roof. Titans had appeared. The moonlight had been blocked by clouds again, and by the time they noticed, Titans had already surrounded them. Titans weren't supposed to move at night, but these ones were completely unaffected, and they also spotted that strange beast Titan. The people here were seeing the beast Titan for the first time and were shocked. Then the beast Titan walked toward the wall, while the other Titans began ramming the stone castle, some even using their faces as battering rams. Looking at the current situation, it was only a matter of time before the Titans destroyed this castle. All the horses were outside, so they couldn't escape, but the Survey Corps never just waits for death. All the officers equipped with gear mobilized.